Hello, hello. Whoa. I'm here, I'm here.
You get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
It's me, it's me.
You are very beautiful. You're so pretty.
Wow. Yesterday's music was better. Kennedy, you don't like Dango? Dango? Well, Mr. Dexterity. Weeaboo. Ubernate. Mr. Goat. Nico Para. Acha. Jugo Man. A_Aerith. Hopest of Roads. Super High Machan. Mr. Cobalt. Darkest of Skew. Garvey Gravy.
Diamond Dragon 1985. Cheerdex 500. If I said boobs, would I get banned? How bad would one have to be to get banned? How about as bad as that Baltimore Orioles announcer that got suspended for going on 3 weeks for complimenting the Orioles and the front office on air?
What the frick? That's crazy. Thank you, Mr. Dragon, for 500 bits. Wow. Mr. Crab, Mr. Crab. There we go, there we go. Dardo. Good morning, good morning. Mr. Salty? It's a Wednesday morning. Oh man, I'm sweaty. We're sweating. Dr. Google making you panic again, man. Same. That's my life. Suspended for bad announcing. Wow. Wow. It's crazy. Oh man. Otto. Good morning. Did you add that to the list, Aerith? Good morning. Whatever that's gonna be. Wow. Yes, Mia, I totally added it to the list. And Gooey Evening. Whatever that one's gonna be too. Ah. What the heck? She's putting down numbers. I don't know what those mean. I don't know what those numbers mean. Add goo list. Oh man. Don't you guys want all these cool new emotes that we can't put on Twitch because we're full? No, I don't want goo list. I don't know what that would be. That's just goo noted pretty much. We already have that. We can't have goo fap. She wouldn't even draw a goo banana. Sad. Wow. Goo bisque. Mr. Twizzler. I don't know what that means. We already have Goo Finger, Gaia. You frick. Replace all text with Goo insert word. Mr. Pop, Mr. Pop. Commission that art of Hello Kitty. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was good. Sad Hello Kitty. Never here anymore. Dargy Dargy. Roar. XD. And a spit. Oh man. There you go. Goo Mia. No, no, no. Goo Mia would be kind of funny though. Yeah, you can enjoy your... You didn't even use Goo coffee, bro. I'm disappointed in you. Bruh. Holy shit.
Super Hime-chan tipped $100. Goo rage list too big. You'll break our sweet little Aerith.
Bruh. Is that for the list? Goo $100? You didn't even know Goo coffee was a thing. Yeah, it's been a thing. Thank you, Super Hime-chan. Ah. That's so much money. So much money. You keep dying? Well, stop dying. Forehead. Super Jaime-chan. You want to put a game on the list? Mia gets 100 new emotes every month. No. I think we've just hit over 100 a little, maybe. Did we? We're at like 90 something. Something like that. Thank you, Super Jaime-chan. Thank you. So kind. So much money. Oh, we have 126. Yeah, I was pretty close. Oh my god.
That's an outrageous number.
Before the list? Wait. How many are on the... We're gonna have to add some on the list. We'll talk about that tomorrow when we're on the date. Ah. Okay. We're playing Phoenix, right? We're in the middle of the trial. I forgot about this. Wow. Oh yeah, we got Zero Suit Samus on the stand. She's got that card, which is also in the killer's place. I don't know what that means. Does that mean she's working for him? I don't think so. Badge. What if when she flipped the card over, it just had like a 0.1% chance of being the badge? I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. Suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. Oh yeah, the guitar case. Okay. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. You know. You wanted to steal the guitar and, I don't know, do something with it. Looks like this really wasn't a very important point. And this wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now that it's almost comforting. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and cross-examine. Using any way to change the topic. A convenient escape for a weak man. Damn. The guitar case. Mr. Hobo. Good morning, everyone. During your testimony just now, did you remember those events clearly in your mind? Well, you see... Are you sure you're the one who opened the guitar case? She's waiting for someone to tell her if she should answer or not. Sounds like her dependent side is taking over. Oh my god. Yes, it was me. Stream is great. Chat, is stream okay? Am I okay? Are we safe? The puzzle must open the guitar case. Pikmin 4. Streamer is streaking? No, I'm wearing clothes. Because I was walking outside this morning. 28 minutes, by the way. Look at me being a healthy girl. Yes, well maybe. Why did you open the guitar case? Huh? Mr. Kurita's dead body was right there in front of you. I would think that the first thing you would do is call for help, not open a guitar case. Objection! As the witnesses said multiple times when she found the dead body. She was dazed. Streamer cute. Wow. Maybe I was curious to know if the bright red guitar was alright or not. Maybe the criminal took it. Why would she care about the bright red guitar? Anyway, getting back on topic. Was it really empty? I was just wondering if maybe when you opened the case, the guitar was still inside. How long have you been a lawyer, Mr. Wright? Have a little professionalism. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. These trials would be over in half the time if you'd just pay attention. Yes, pay more attention, Mr. Wright. Damn. Was that because you were shocked and dazed at discovering the victim's body? Intact. Intact. That's probably it. I'm not going to get anywhere if I continue pressing her like this. Only way to make her talk is with evidence. Come on, Phoenix. Can't afford to let up on her now. I wasn't planning on letting up, but she's at her weakest now. This is our chance. Yeah, if we had a weapon to hit her with. Sure, a weapon is hiding somewhere in the core record, waiting to be found. A weapon? Is that my hint? After you knock the vase over. Okay, that makes sense. Well, the only weapon I have is like the knife. Huh. But I don't really see where to present that at. Mr. Soup, Mr. Soup. So we're saying it's her dressed up in the costume right now because she's short and... Just shoot her. It's clearly Zero Suit Samus. What is her freak out gonna be like? Oh man. Bro. Wait, there's Karita's fingerprints. So it doesn't even have her fingerprints on it. That's not a weapon though. They trolled me. They were like, a weapon. Like, they used weapon like 3 times. And I'm like, bro, is it the knife? There's no way you were the one who opened the guitar case. Why would you say that? Elementary, my dear. Yo, the only fingerprints on this guitar case are those of the victim. Damn, I forgot about her pants. What is it, Miss Andrews? You shouldn't assume that I must have left prints just because I touched the case. But you left prints on the wine glass. What if I were to tell you I was wearing gloves at the time? No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no. Now I remember, I'm almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves. That's strange. Why is that strange? Do you have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves at the time? Yes. This wine glass. Oh man, we're in it now, man. We're in it now. Mr. Livingston, how big are the in-game waifus? There's not really been like any anime portion titties in this game. Besides Mia, I guess. But I mean, I don't know, maybe she's like a special case. Maybe it's the power of the channeling gives her massive titties. You left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass. Bum 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 bum. Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice, wouldn't you think it was strange that you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case? Oh shit! Oh, what the fuck?
What? You don't want a drink?
Wait, what the fuck? She's got an extra pair of glasses? Holy shit. She's got 20 pairs. Can you do that? Break your glasses? No. Looks like you hit the nail on the head this time. Oh, by the way, there's the big titties. I believe that guitar case plays a very important role here. It's just an empty case. Was it really empty though? The bright red guitar was at the studio. What if there was something else in there? Yeah, what was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar. You don't mean it was a bright white guitar? Wait, that's not right. I admit it would be unnatural for someone to do that. The witness was not wearing gloves. Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic and lull us all into his misguided desk slam. No, Your Honor, please recall that Ms. Andrews had testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case, which means that the case was closed when the crime took place. However, it's wide open in this photo of the crime scene. Desk slam again. Dala. I hope you're okay. I'm sure this guitar case has some relation to the murder. If you're so sure, Wright, then I'm sure you can somehow substantiate your outrageous claim. Please enlighten us as to why the guitar case has anything at all to do with the murder. Well, you see, maybe it transferred the real murder weapon or something. The bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case. You don't mean to suggest that a bright black guitar... So you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty, is that it, right? I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove. Deflate that head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet. Let's have it. What was inside the case at the time of the murder? Fuck, if I know. The knife? It's like the only thing. Bright blue guitar? Yeah, none of this stuff makes sense, so I guess it has to be the knife. Why would something like that be inside the guitar case? Oh no, did I choose wrong? I just said it might have been possible. Why don't you put that in the void where your brain is supposed to be? Come on, man! What else could it be? And foolish fool gets some love. Oh man, I lost some HP, you fuck. Don't use smug mouth, Phoenix, when you just got something wrong. The case was inside the case. Well, we know that it's not the camera. Oh, the report thing? Okay, okay, that makes more sense. She was looking for that. Uh-huh. Wait, it's not right? Bro! This... Wrong one? This is dumb, man. Oh, I did do the wrong one, you're right. Okay, I just didn't read properly. I just saw Celeste impacts a suicide and I was like, okay, that's it. Wait, is that wrong too? Oh my god, they're both wrong, bro. She wants the suicide note, but I don't know how to say that. Oh my god. What the flip, man? What if Celeste Impacts' dead body was in there? Pirate picnic. I did both for fourths, right? Or am I going crazy? I mean, what the balls, man? Do you need the goo whip? I need the goo whip. Apparently. I tried knife. I tried both of these. The button. I mean, that. I don't understand. Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Yeah. Okay. That's right. The pictures? Why would the picture be in there that she took the pictures after? None of this makes any sense. What's on the pictures? What? Nothing. Is this... Are we stuck? Are we goo stuck? This is probably some really bullshit thing. Tomato juice? No. Why would I follow Ken-san's word? Good lord. Chunky monkey. Obviously my attorney's badge was in there. I mean, duh. Oh my god, dude. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna fucking choose everything at this point. Cause like, I don't know, nothing makes sense. Lada's photo. What? The fuck? She took that. That doesn't even make any sense. Oh my god, this is awful. It said what was in the fucking guitar case, bro. Oh my god. What? The costume? What the fuck? Wait, why is the Nickel Samurai's costume in the guitar case? What the what is happening? Yeah, I'm with Edgeworth on this one. Yeah. This is completely out of nowhere. I thought she would have gotten the costume from Matt Ongaard's like room. What insane point would there be to doing something like that? And the same point would be to wear the costume. Well, duh. After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave, could you, Mr. Andrews? I know he was sleeping in his costume, so how is it in the fucking case then? How is... There's two costumes. Like, I don't understand. Bruh, what is going on? I thought he just had multiple costumes. And she just like got one from the closet. This is fucking crazy. Just outside the door was an investigative photographer who was starving for a big scoop. She managed to get the shot. This photo? Okay, but you could have worded the question better, like... It looks like we've wandered into quite another mess again. Zero Suit Samus ass. Yep. You know my strategy, speak first, think... No, my strategy is present literally everything and abuse saves. The real murderer was hiding inside a costume. Mr. Milo, Mr. Milo. The Nickel Samurai's costume would have been Mr. Matt Ongar. Why would something of the defendants be in the victim's room? And inside the guitar case of all places? That's what I'm saying, man. The court would like to hear your thoughts. Oh my god! Bro, I don't know! It was stolen? It was a spare? I mean, it has to be a spare because he was wearing it. Right? The costume we're talking about was a spare one. But why is it in the guitar case? Two Nickel Samurai costumes? How do you explain the costume that was inside the guitar case? It would mean that the victim himself had brought the spare to this ceremony on purpose. The victim, Mr. Kurita, was the Jammin' Ninja. Why would he secretly bring this Nickel Samurai spare costume with him? What could be the reason behind this such a peculiar act? And therein lies the sticking point. Sticking point. What are you mumbling about now? Have you just been rambling all this time without making any sense? No, I just... Explain yourself. Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai spare costume? Are you sure you can explain this one? No. Think carefully before you answer, and then answer with gusto. I believe in you. The reason the victim brought the Nickel Samurai spare costume in the hotel was... Bro, I don't know. What the fuck? Badge. Only lose 1 HP. They make it only 1 HP because this is the most far-fetched bullshit that no one can think. The reason the victim brought the spare costume. Like, not even the guy that... Like, he's not even the guy that wears it. Like, it's the Jammin' Ninja brought the Nickel Samurai spare costume. Probably actually makes sense when you know the answer. Oh, man. Well, I guess I'm just gonna... Oh. He wants to confess something? Okay, okay. So he was gonna like pose as him and confess to some bullshit? On the night of the murder after the stage show, the Nickel Samurai was going to hold a special press conference. The Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something. I heard about this as well. For once, you're not making something up, right? But what struck me as strange was that Mr. Ongard himself said he had no idea he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night. How can that be? It can only mean one thing. The conference was set up by none other than the victim himself. The Spare Nickel Samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Mr. Kurita was going to hold the press conference as the Nickel Samurai. Oh my god! Bro, this is crazy. Why would the victim do such a thing? Something I don't quite know yet. What I'm concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal. Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. And by confess, I'd wager he was going to reveal something about himself. Ron Kurita, posing as the Nickel Samurai, is going to speak about Matt Ongard. Kanye West? No, I don't have TikTok. That's not a confession. That's public disclosure.
TikTok is the true killer.
TikTok is a true killer. Miss Andrews. I can see why you're pros at what you do. Yes, just as you say, the press conference was set up by Juan. Oh my god.
I don't have Uno, so go fuck off.
Please offer us an explanation. I was the one he asked to help set it up. The person who prepared the second costume for him, that was also me. You? Juan had bet everything on the Jam Ninja this year. If he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. Wow, what a sore loser. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful it would destroy Matt's acting career. Nani? Do you know what the secret of Mr. Ongard's is? That's something only Juan knew. I don't know what it is. I've probably been coming off quite suspicious. But that's to be expected. I'm trying to protect Matt, after all. Protect Mr. Ongard? Remook. Another strange bit of truth comes to light. Please tell us the truth about your behavior. Oh god. Protecting Matt. When it's fast, you know it's the last testimony of this witness. From the moment I saw the crime scene, I had a feeling that Matt was the murderer. Matt had to kill Juan no matter what. What? He didn't have an alibi for what he was doing at the time of the murder. My thoughts were confirmed by the evidence, of course, the button and the knife. But I'm Matt's manager, so I felt that I had to protect him. No. I am the logical type. Finally seeing her true self. She's more nervous than a scared rabbit. Aw, rabbit's cute. If the defense can find no fault... bruh. Looks like somehow everything has swung to the opposite end of the scale again. This means I have to put my weight into this and turn her logic upside down. He had a feeling that Matt was a murderer. Don't confuse my methods of reasoning with your own. If you want to prove that someone did something, you need 3 things. 3 things. A motive, an opportunity, and decisive evidence. If you think these 3 things through, the answer becomes quite clear. You should have already known that, Phoenix. They didn't teach that to us in school, at least not from what I remember.
Dumbass.
Damn. Matt had to kill Juan no matter what. Why? Would you say this need came from the press conference? Do you know why Juan chose the event and the hotel for the conference? That was when he could cause the most damage. But Matt says he didn't even know about the conference. I was the one who set up the conference. I'm sure Mr. Ongard himself didn't know anything about the press conference. Really? Can you show me any proof that he didn't know? Well, anyway, the important thing here is that this information was not in your testimony. Grasping at straws now, are we, Mr. Wright? I know what his motive was, but I don't have any way to prove him right. Has Mr. Ongard done something to hurt or betray you? Why do you ask? You were the one who helped Mr. Kurita with his press conference. That event was supposed to bring down Mr. Ongard. The person on trial right now is Mr. Ongard, right? What the witness was thinking, helping the victim with his plan, is none of our concern. This means that the defendant had a motive to kill. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Didn't have an alibi. Okay, Didn't you already testify that Mr. Ongard was taking a nap? Are you telling me now that that too was a lie? I'm not telling you anything of the sort. When I went to get him for the show, he honestly was sleeping. As to whether he was sleeping the entire time, I cannot say. He's too busy setting up the stage. The judge is glaring straight at Mia. What the heck? Me? Bro, what did I do? He's glaring at you, smart guy. The button and the knife. Colonel Snowy FZ. Fingerprints on the knife could very well be a clever camouflage. What about the button? It's clear from the crime scene that the victim and his murderer fought. During the fight, the killer ripped the button from the Jamma Ninja's costume. That button was found in the pleats of Matt's Hakama. New art today. Yeah, we were supposed to release it yesterday, but someone forgot. I think that makes it very decisive evidence. Looks like you were outfoxed again, Mr. Wright. The knife doesn't prove a thing. Please fix your testimony. Can't stand the sight of a man who can't gracefully accept his defeat. Thank goodness Mia can still look at me. With an icy stare. What is this pole? I don't know. I can't see it. The button was torn off on Juan during his fight. How do you know that? When the ends of the threads of the button and the costume were matched up, they were found to fit perfectly. Why would Miss Andrews know about this case down to such a fine detail? Just because I'm prepared and you're not. And I thought I had her this time for sure. If there's anything to trip her up on, it has to be here, but where and what? You stabbed him in the back at the worst possible time. Who's to say she really stabbed the guy in the back, as you put it? This witness could have disclosed things about Mr. Ongard at any time. Why would she wait until there was a large audience before doing so? It's the same reason why Mr. Kurita planned such an elaborate conference. Miss Andrews wanted to cause Mr. Ongard as much damage as she possibly could. This isn't the Phoenix Wright wax philosophical power hour. Please stop slandering the witness. Miss Andrews' testimony seems pretty solid. Really? Because to me it sounded a little wishy-washy. Wishy-washy? I guess we'll see if I press a little more. You should know this by now. You'll need strong, decisive evidence. Got it, Chief. I'm gonna pin you down this time, Miss Andrews. So it says something about the button here. Although the hints are kind of bogus in this game, sometimes they're not even right. Ripped from his costume. But he was stabbed after he was strangled. And there's blood on the button. Well, yeah, I might go with this, but let me save here. No, mod date usually is gonna be on Tuesdays, I think. It depends on when Nekopara is not working. I did it right, chat. I'm so good. This is the victim's autopsy report. Clearly states that the cause of death was strangulation. Strangulation? The knife stab to the victim was done after the victim had already died. What does that mean? Examine the evidence. This button has the victim's blood on it. Could I have presented the button as well? It was ripped off the costume when? After the knife was stabbed. It's impossible that the button was torn off during the victim's final struggle. Because the victim was strangled to death in that fight. Just the autopsy report. Damn, I'm so good. I'm so freaking good, man. No one can beat me. There's no way this button was ripped off during the struggle. This button was consciously pulled off of the victim's already dead body. What does this mean? What does it mean? Is this right? So what if the button was torn off the body after the victim had already died? What does that change? Let me ask you one simple question, Mr. Edgeworth. Why was the button torn off? What purpose did that serve? To pin the crime. We now know this button was not torn off during the fight. So the murderer took the time and effort to purposely rip this off from the victim's body. Land smug. That would mean that the murderer had something in mind. Does this mean you know what the murderer wanted to do with that button? I'm so good. Only one logical reason. It was to pin the crime. There's no way anyone would put a bloody button on their own pants. That's right, Mr. Angard was set up. By the real killer, of course. Ooh. The real murderer is? Who in the world is the real killer? Finally. I can't believe I managed to bring this trial all the way up to this point. Phoenix, can't let your guard down yet. Not until the very end. The real killer, the person who planned to frame Mr. Angard is... well, I mean, I guess it has to be Adrian Andrews. Mandritty. I choose you! Bulbasaur! What? Oh god! She broke her glasses again. Order! 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 Very grave matter. Any evidence? All of the evidence points to Miss Andrews. Ugh, how preposterous. You can't stick any of that on me. I can't, can I? Would you care to test me? What about this knife? The knife was used to stab the victim after he'd already been strangled. It was used to throw suspicion onto Mr. Angard, naturally. A knife covered in the defendant's fingerprints could only be taken from his room. The only one who had dinner with him and knew which knife to take was you! Oof! There go the glasses again. Oh, she got another one. What a goofy animation. What the fuck? What about the button that was found in... Dude, we just told you about that! Bro, are you paying attention? You should get that anime. And Mr. Angard was the real killer. There's no way he would have put such incriminating evidence in his own Hakama. Oof! Another pair! Gone! Just like that! Just like that, dude! The only person who could have put this button into Mr. Angard's Hakama. The person who went to wake him from his nap, which is you yet again. What about the empty guitar case? That's another piece of evidence that incriminates Miss Andrews. Whoa! Back! The costume was used to hide the real killer's identity as they fled the crime scene. Who could have known that there was such a costume inside the guitar case? It could only have been the person who prepared the costume for the victim. That person is you, Miss Adrian Andrews. No, I... Oh. Miss Andrews' fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the guitar case. It was you who proved that she was not wearing gloves at the time. That's because she did not intend on leaving any prints. If anyone had found out that she had touched the case, they would have asked her why. Avoid leaving any prints, she used a towel or something else to open it. Miss Cat, there's 8 people away for your poll. The glass of tomato juice is a different story. Miss Andrews purposely left her fingerprints in the glass to show that yes, indeed, she was the classic dazed discoverer of a dead body. Ooh, there goes another one. There's also this photo. The photo of the killer as they exited the scene of the crime. No reasonable person on Earth could believe the Nickel Samurai is Mr. Angard. He would be much too short for his own costume if it was him. Speaking of how tall people are, you're also kind of short in stature, are you not? Please, stop. Oh my god. I got her this time. Miss Andrews, I refuse to testify. Well, it's a bit late for that. There's a law. It says I can't be forced to testify about something if it can incriminate me. Well, yes. The law does provide us with a way to avoid self-incrimination. By allowing a witness to not testify if the testimony can cause damage to themselves. What the heck? What the heck? Thinking back to yesterday in Mr. Ongard's room. Adrian Andrews. Yes. Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood. Alright. Yeah, what did they talk about? That's when Franziska planted this idea into her head. Wow. She must have told Miss Andrews to not testify. Did a good job proving everything up to this point. There's still one thing you haven't done. What's wrong, Wright? Are you finished already? What is so humorous, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm sure you realize this as well, Your Honor. Everything the good lawyer over here has proven up to this point is meaningless. What? Meaningless? Circumstantial. I prefer uncircumstantials. You have yet to prove a single piece of definitive proof. Proof that Miss Andrews did in fact harbor a wish to murder Mr. Kurita. Did you want to kill Mr. Kurita? I believe this may lead to me incriminating myself, so I will abstain from answering. It would be the same as admitting your guilt. Maybe so, maybe not. There's nothing to prove it either way. You don't even know what crime I would be guilty of due to my silence. Super High Man Chan, acknowledge my joke. Miss Cat. What should we do? Somehow we've landed in the worst possible situation. What the flip? The defense's theory that she is the actual murderer has not been fully substantiated with solid definitive proof. But that's not true. There's only one thing this court can do. Declare a recess. Recess? Both the prosecution and the defense look further into this matter. Tomorrow's trial... we don't have tomorrow, man. We gotta do this today. We don't have it tomorrow. Please wait, Your Honor. That's not necessary. The trial. Please continue the trial. What are you sweating for? Your client is getting one more day to live, isn't he? That's not it. This isn't about that. I know you know who the real killer is. Please, let the trial continue. If I don't get the verdict, then Maya... It's impossible to continue as long as the witness refuses to testify. Wow. Whoa! It's not impossible for this trial to continue. Mr. Edgeworth! Yo, Edgeworth saving Maya? True, Miss Andrews holds the right against self-incrimination. However, if the topic of conversation were something unrelated to whatever she may be guilty of, she has no right to withhold testimony. There's one little thing I'm curious about. Miss Andrews. When you found the victim's dead body, you poured yourself a glass of juice. Can't help but think how unnatural that is. Usually when one finds a body, they're shaken up, not stirring a glass of juice. My actions were unusual, but I've already... Before you speak... Oh! Look at his finger. Shaken, not stir. Oh. I want to state that if you have a reason behind your actions, I'd like you to testify. I would like to request that the witness testify again as to what happened when she first discovered the victim's body. Wow. Mr. Insanity. I don't know what it is about Edgeworth today, but I can't get a good read off of him. Is he friend or foe? I just don't know. Okay, well I thought that was gonna be the final testimony, but apparently there's another one. The glass of juice, I didn't really pour it for myself. I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it in that messy state. And Juan, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner. When I saw him sitting like that, the thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind. I thought he had just fainted or something. When I realized that he was dead, that's when I knocked the flower vase over. You poured the glass of juice for the victim. Why didn't you say so in your earlier testimony? Please be careful here. If you can't find anything wrong with this testimony, then there's nothing left. Edgeworth, what the heck is going on in that brain of yours? Whoa. Whoa. There wasn't anyone else in the room, right? You blue-screened Mr. Penis. That's not good. Who did you pour it for? Mr. Wright, there's a rhyme and reason for everything. Can you wait just a little longer for it to be revealed to you? Be quiet and listen. I couldn't have said it better myself. Blue balls of death. It was a mess. Are you sure it wasn't messy because of your fight with Mr. Kurita? I understand your frustrations as not being able to prove your theory. However, before you go accusing people of crimes, go find yourself some evidence. What did you see next, witness? When are we gonna have the Goo Yawn compilation? He was just sitting there with his head tilted forward, eyes closed. He really looked like he was sleeping.
I gotta tell Waka.
Did that sound a little odd?
I thought I told you not to tell Waka.
I mean, he has the knife stabbed in him. Or did she do that? Maybe he'd smashed everything up in anger because he lost the Grand Prix. Felt tired after his rampage. That's what I thought. So you didn't think he was dead at all? I thought he just fainted or something. Thought he was asleep at first, but then the room was in such a messy state. Thought maybe he'd gotten into a fight with someone. That's when he went to pour the glass of juice. Juan always has to drink a glass of tomato juice to drink. What the heck? So he's an alcoholic? How did you come to realize the fact he was dead? I shook him over and over, but they never got a response. Tried to take his pulse. I was shocked, staggered backward.
All of this is your fault.
Drunk on well, it's a censorship, Mr. Twizzler. It's supposed to be wine. In Japan, apparently. This is what it all comes down to. This is the absolute end for both sides, and Adrian is letting her guard down. Now's our best chance yet to kill the prosecution's case. Isn't that a bit harsh? Oh my god. Once you yawn once, you just yawn like fucking 80 times. The VA energy is good. Yeah, I wish I could drink it. One week left before my blood test to see if everything's fine. Well, well, well. I mean, it's gotta be like the knife thing, right? Or... I'm ordering a pizza the first day I get to eat carbs again. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, I don't know, like... Cauliflower pizza? Nope. Straight up Papa John's. Man, I want pizza so bad. Alright, yeah, that's right. So you honestly didn't think he was dead when you found him? Even though this is what you saw when you discovered the body. Ugh. What is the meaning of this? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? There's a knife sticking straight out of Mr. Karita's chest. That's... well, you see... New stuff... it's not... they've had stuffed crust pizza forever. Doubt a single person in the world would mistake this for someone who fainted. And then so nonchalantly go pour something to drink. Casper, Casper. Hello, hello. The garlic sauce. Your testimony just now, it was all one giant lie. Whoa! How many glasses has she broken? And your lie has proven one thing very clearly. Jugo Man. Fathead Pizza. Why is it called that? You're the real killer. No! Looks like the defense has somehow brought the ugly truth to light. It's all fat instead of carbs. The defendant, Mr. Matt Ongard, is not guilty after all. That's impossible. You're wrong. Try to have some composure. It wasn't me! It wasn't me, I tell you! It was Matt, I swear it. He's the one who killed Juan. You were the one who refused to testify. And your reason for not doing so is that you might end up incriminating yourself. And look what's happened. You've incriminated yourself. Miss Andrews, I will give you one last chance. What exactly are you hiding? I refuse to testify. Wow. There's no need for this court to continue any further. Matt Argard's innocence has been clearly demonstrated. Is it over? Have we found the truth at last? What's wrong, Phoenix? Usually the real killer confesses his or her guilt. Now that I think about it, this is the first time someone hasn't. No. The prosecution feels that it would be premature to pass on a verdict at this time. The reason is quite simple. The witness is yet to speak the absolute real truth. The absolute real truth. Don't you understand yet? I don't know who planted this silly idea in your head. As long as you protect yourself through your silence, Matt Argard will go free, and in his place, you will become the guilty party. That's a lie. I was told if I spoke, then it would be all over and Matt would never be declared guilty. What in the world is she talking about? Can't speak about it. I'm too scared. Franziska von Kamm. Don't you remember, Phoenix? Miss Andrews lives by gripping tightly onto the words of another. She doesn't have the strength to believe in herself. She was tossed a lifesaver by Miss von Karma. Don't say a word no matter what happens. Miss Andrew undyingly believes in those words right now, is clinging to them. Wow. This is the first time I've ever come across anything like this. Miss Andrews has to be the killer, right? All we have to do now is get her not guilty. It wasn't me, man. I didn't kill Juan. Help, please, someone help me. Yes, Your Honor. The court can't continue on this. I'd like to hear what you intend to do. What am I supposed to do? I suggest you think very carefully about this. Think about what this witness did and what she did not do. I'm scared. Who is the real mastermind behind this crime? Isn't that obvious? No one else it could be except the woman crying over there. What will you do? What kind of man are you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, I mean, guess we're forcing... I don't know, dude. Request not guilty verdict. Force Andrews to testify. I guess we gotta force her to testify some more. Have to win a complete acquittal today. There's no way around that. But I can't bring myself to do it like this. Not when she's making a face like that. What kind of Mia are you? I would like to know what you're really hiding. Are you sure you know what you're doing? Sure, Mr. Angar would get an acquittal, but in his place, he would be found guilty. Is this how you really want this trial to end? Be quiet. How dare you? You're trying to trick me. No. Commend you for trying, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear that the defense's theory is the truth. You're wrong. What a shame. I had hoped things wouldn't come to this, however. Miss Andrews, since you absolutely refuse to testify, it falls on my shoulders to disclose this to the court. Stop. Stop it. Whoa! This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. What? Because of this illness, she has tried to commit suicide in the past. Stop, please. Stop. No matter how much you want to hide it, it's no use. I have the evidence right here. That's the second part of the suicide report. What will you do now, witness? You know what I'm about to do, don't you? I will now reveal to the court the true nature of the pitiful woman known as Adrian Andrews. The secret of her dependent nature. Having other people know about it scares her more than anything else in the world. Please stop! I beg you, if people find out... If you're gonna say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. Damn. Holy shit, what the fuck? Whoa, 0_J. Hi. Before you die, I'll pull the truth from your still breathing lips. No matter what I have to do. Will you tell the court yourself, or shall I? Either is fine with me. I'll talk, but please help me. Damn. Nothing matters anymore. My crime. When I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted. Honest. When I realized he was dead, that was when I formulated my plan. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. I stabbed Juan's dead body with a knife and ripped off the button. When I finished and returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of an inconvenience. That's why I ended up using the Nickel Samurai costume. Stab the body with a knife? To pin the blame on a certain person. A certain cowardly man. It might take this court a little while to understand. This is the truth. The real killer is Matt, that scumbag of a man. I'll never forgive him. He's trying to escape his guilt again, just like last time. Last time? Miss Andrews stabbed the victim, Juan Carita, in the chest with a knife. She didn't do it with murder in mind. She did it with the intent of framing Matt Ango. And this is her crime. How is this possible? Wasn't Miss Andrews supposed to be the real murderer? Well, apparently not. Then who is? Oh my god. Oh my god. Bruh. You could tell from the state of the room he was in. There must have been a fight. Are you telling the truth when you say you did not know he was dead? He had a scarf tied around his neck. That scarf is a part of the Jamma Ninja's costume. Didn't think anything about it. It was strange. His head was also tilted down a bit. That's why I thought he'd wake him up and went to pour the juice. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Knew right away the murderer was Matt. Knew because one, He was going to expose Matt's weakest weak point. You are the weakest weak point. Goodbye. That's what I thought. I should forge some evidence and pin the crime on Matt. So the forged pieces of evidence were the knife and the button. That was so you could get the knife. The knife Matt used at dinner had his fingerprints all over it. I thought if I used that, then the police would certainly turn their eyes towards him. Matt was napping. I slipped in, took the knife, and returned to the scene of the crime. Then I stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife and ripped out his throat. You were the one to stab the victim with the knife. It gives me goosebumps to think about it now. What a horrible thing I did. At the time, I couldn't control my own body. It moved on its own. When I stabbed Juan's dead body, I suddenly realized something. If I used the button somehow, I could make Matt look even more suspect. What I plan to do, but things never go that smoothly, do they? Nope. Nopers. An inconvenience? There was a woman with a camera at the ready. A lot of heart. There was also a woman with a ray gun at the ready, pacing back and forth. A ray gun. Bruh. The court view has her back covered. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, Mr. Twizzler. Maybe it was censored. I'd already been caught and made into a big scoop for a certain weekly tabloid. Couldn't very well go out looking like myself and get caught again. That's why I used the nickel samurai costume! Put it into Juan's guitar case. For the press conference. What is the secret? I don't know. Anyway, I thought if I were to leave Juan's room in the nickel samurai costume, people would think that Matt was the real murderer. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case. I absolutely did not want anyone to know about the costume. Okay, I just had to press everything there. Hello, Luffy. Hello, Luffy. Yes, I planted the butt on. Snuck it out of the hotel and got rid of it. What does all this mean? Mr. Edgeworth, is it? The real criminal is Matt on guard. Yesterday, that woman prosecutor sat me down for a talk. She said that I should under no circumstances confess to what I've done. I had no choice but to believe in her words. Oh, maybe it's not. It's her hair that's covering it. Her back. What this witness has done is clearly unlawful. As long as her testimony stands, we can be certain she's not the real killer. Objection! Right. It's pointless. At this point in time, it's not possible to indict Miss Andrews on anything. What was her secret? That she's sweet-cooned? Almost? I guess? The cross-examination of this witness is over. We couldn't establish that the witness was the culprit. And that she's very dependent or whatever. Mr. Edwards, please place Mr. Andrews under arrest for further questioning. Understood. The prosecution will arrange for her detention immediately. Court is adjourned for today. Oh. But Maya's gonna die. Oh my god, the empty chair, dude. Holy shit. Bro. Today's trial is over. Not like this, not like this. I didn't win an acquittal. Would you mind if I asked you something? What is it? Before you leave court today, I wondered if I might look at one thing. The card in your hand. What exactly is it? Mr. Wright also asked about this. I didn't remember at the time you asked me about it. I remember just now I found this in the room on that day. What the fuck? I found this card when I discovered Juan's body. It was lying there right next to him. Next to the victim's body. I suppose I must have unconsciously slipped it into my pocket. It's not as if this card has any relevance to Juan's murder, right? I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Witness! That card! Give it to me. Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. I didn't mean to. I've never seen Edgeworth so emotional before. That card, what in the world is it? What does it mean? The cliffhanger. Bro. Where did you get this rare Pepe card? Do you know how much you can fetch this for on eBay for? I will save on slot 5. Seashells. Well, Maya's dead. Missing Maya. I can't take it anymore. It'll be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a non-guilty verdict. So far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. He's contacting Post Malone. Bro. Mr. Ongard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Cheer up, we don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. Maya's in much more pain than I am. Hey you guys, glad I caught you, pal. What the heck? What are you doing in my office? Oh boy. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearls' book now. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now. I came to talk to you, pal. We're kind of busy right now. Oh man, you can talk to me any day with this theme. Get that expensive magic card, the Lord of the Rings one. He did. But what are you gonna do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? You have a new job? Oh, what am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday? Guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Say what? You'll be searching for things like that will prove Mr. Ongard's innocent all day, right? Yeah? Yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. Got lots of experience in investigating. Watching over people's places. I'm great at really making simple meals, pal. Take care of it all. You like instant noodles? By the way, what's your best dish? Oh my god! Wait, I called it. Holy shit. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Bro, it's expensive to eat healthy, okay? That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like that. He didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. He said that? That's horrible. He's talking to you, Mia. Me, Mr. Penis? Maybe he's talking to you. Because of him doing that, we got the truth final. The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? How would she wanna... almost need to frame Mr. Ankar? Couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. You're saying that testimony was a lie. Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Whoa, Transformers? I'll have to get a suit fitted. Well, fancy. Fancy. Going to a wedding? Can you talk to me? No, Gaia. That's what Edgeworth would like us to believe. That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that. Damn. Speaking of Von Karma, do you have any information about her condition? Yeah, she got shot last time. Ooh, I like the gunshot. The gunshot sound. Bum, bum, da, 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 da. Miss Von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by the pistol pal. She's gonna be fine, right? Edgeworth said she was in stable condition. Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. What, you gonna visit her, pal? No, well, I was kinda thinking about it. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't ya? She looked like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to the trial today. Maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal. Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick. Oh god. No, I'm definitely not going. Let's see, the name of the hospital. Oh yeah, it's the Hardy Clinic. What the fuck? Not this place again. Guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Aw, jeez. Oh boy, oh boy. What do you think about my badge? Oh, it's a little tarnished, don't you think? Foul tarnished. Don't worry, I'll make it all sparkly shiny again. I'm really touched. Bow, bow, down, bow, down, down. God, I love this song, man. You know about Celeste Impacts? She was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. Because of the suicide of the mentor she depended on, Adrian Andrews tried to follow her in an attempted suicide. And the question is, who is Miss Andrews relying on now? My impression of her has totally changed, pal. Where is she right now? I'm sure she's being questioned down at the precinct. At the very least about messing with the body. She'll probably be staying over at the detention center. Huh. Okay, you don't care about Miss Oldbag? Bow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's the first time I've seen that side of Mr. Edgeworth, pal. Forcing people to say what he wants them to do during testimony. I want to know what happened to him at the time he's been gone. Yeah. People are jealous of my ruggishly cool detective look, pal. Because of this book, I passed the detective's test. What? You know, people can't coast through life on their own looks alone, pal. Yeah, you can't count on looks alone. Wow, I learned something new today. Good job, Pearl. Alright, I guess we'll go to the Hottie Clinic. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place. Oh, God. He's here. Ugh. Look at his gold tooth, man. Why does he only have one? He could only afford one gold tooth to fill in the rest of his teeth. Ugh. Yes, are you here to visit a patient? Wait a second, Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Bro, no you're not. Why are you still here? What is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Whoa, Edgeworth is here. Sacrifice 4 teeth to make 1 gold tooth. Good trade. Oh, you're the man from this morning, huh? Yes, what is it, Director, Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma? Mr. Niles, you're back. You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. And that surgery, it went well. You have my gratitude. Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret. She looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. But I understand her opponent was a gun after all, And when I snuck up on her real secret like, she would scream really loud, yes. Okay. This is such a creepy pose, man. What is he doing? Gimme. But then he does something else I don't understand. Maybe he's wiping drool off his face. She's really cute too when I do that, or she'd whip me with her whip, Boy, did I cry like a baby. But I think I could get used to it. He's dead! Let's go! Get back to your room. He's so mean. My frisky Friska. Frisky Friska. What the fuck? It's time for my IV drops. Yes. What are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I knew I shouldn't have come here. The shooting. It was shot in front of the courtyard in my right shoulder. It's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. What? What do you mean? I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. That would have been too much for you. There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged near his shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. Damn. Damn. The deal. Welcome back to Deal or No Deal. Whoa! Whoa! We're a bullet hole. What? This is her second outfit. She's got multiple outfits. It's like Danganronpa. You made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict, you told Miss Andrews not to testify. I don't know what you're talking about. You have proof I made such a deal. Looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime. That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with the evidence or not.
We already know that, you trashy skank.
I have only one objective, to find on God guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, "You don't tell the truth. Blah blah blah." What does that have to do with me? Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words. It still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person. Damn. You had to know she was... I think visiting hours are here are about over. If you'll excuse me. What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? She thinks I had the advantage in the argument. Edgeworth. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? It's not like you at all. The stare, dude. The stare down. I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted. She wouldn't have testified about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I'm standing there. That's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. A garden of judgment. Interesting. You were really angry in court today, and that's rare for you. Uh-huh, we just saw that. The card. That card, what in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. Special Investigations Team has existed for a number of years. The FBI. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelly the Killer.
What?
Shelly? And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that. Aren't you gonna say, wait, the killer? That's the guy. That's the guy. Who is this Shelly the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of the third heir. So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them? He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? We'd think it's a part of his duty to his clients. If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. Also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself. Seems that this is one honorable assassin. Okay. This assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing? It would appear that way. The discovery of that card basically confirms it. Whoa. Shelly the Killer. I noticed something at the trial today. You're behaving in a very strange manner. I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I'll prepare a rescue team as soon as possible. Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. What the fuck? No way you can find her. We don't have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. Need to know something. Juan Carrita was killed by Shelley the Killer. The client who ordered the job is Matt Ongard. Whoa! I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. If you want to continue your investigation, you'll need this. The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we're looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley the Killer. If you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they'll let you enter. Letter of introduction. Must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. Wow. Do you think Mr. Ongard hired an assassin? Yeah, kind of, actually. Maya. All I ask is you make it home safe and sound. Oh man, we're going back to her. Guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Oh yeah, she was about to open the door! What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Stream, question mark, question mark, question mark. Even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up like how Nick does with everything in the court. Damn. Let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Time to go look around. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wow. It's got a satellite? Oh god, it's the song. I got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? I'll worry about that later. Yo, this is freaking crazy. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on the sofa in a place like this? It's a bear. How cute! It's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. Wonder if it's some kind of puzzle. Never seen a TV this big before. Where's the power button? It's busted. I would so die a Happy Samurai fan if I ever got to see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this. Can't believe I just made a joke about dying. All things considered. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR? Sure, a lot of electronic gadgets here. What's an antenna doing here? Oh hey, it's a computer. Never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. There goes my plan to use this somehow to get out of here. These kind of feel like videotapes. What kind of room is this? Wow, who is that? Oh wait, that's that girl? With love, Celeste. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Locked, of course. Doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier. Maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Oh god, he's so scary, man. Seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you. For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. You mean, dead men tell no tales. Dead? I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting that I am an assassin. Wow. People are not always how they appear to be. Nick! Oh no. She's dead. Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation. Mr. Edgewood has left, you know. I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Ongard. I should listen to his story one more time. Dude, Gumshoe's just living with me now. Dude. Detention center. Sorry, but visiting hours are over for today. Aww. I have too many questions I need to ask. Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Yeah, there's a message for you. It's from Matt Ongard. Let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I got something really important to tell you. Oh god. Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by into my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, right? What the heck? This is terrible! I have to feed this cat! Kitty cat, kitty cat. Matt's note. Guess I should go check up on his cat. I mean, okay. Wow, everyone looks really busy with something. They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hurry up with it, will ya? Pass the victims list around. You gotta be kidding, there's over 100 people in here? Is Mr. Ongard really that big and bad of a criminal? Actually, Pearls, never mind. Sounds like they're working on a different case. Prosecutor Von Karma got shot. Who shot her? Even Gumshoe could do this guy's job. Why do you want to work for our company? That would have to be because I feel like I would like to help this company grow. Okay. How do I get to the house? Hotel lobby. Now, Mr. Nick, let's go look for clues. You shall not pass! Light him up, light him up, light him up, light him up. Spiky-headed pettifogger. I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy. I really wanted his heart. It's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast inside of this old bag. Ha! Keep your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and no air gets out. Why do you keep putting it on? Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. Light him up, light him up, light him up, light him up. Bro. I'm not hearing this.
Need a light?
Living room. Ha! You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper. It's like the only way I'm getting any investigation done is to first do something about this kooky alien. Maybe if I show her this letter. Boom, I shot you with my ray gun. If you would look at... What, you want me to look at this worthless piece of... Is that her perfume? Pheromone d'amour? Oh god. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly? That man's good at flattery. Only because edgy. Okay, just thought it was something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad, now that won't let you off the hook. Looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth. That may be, but you know nothing's gonna come out of it. That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Damn. Angie Pearl, Angie Pearl. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face. She came back to shoot me. What now? You can't go into On Guard's room today. Why? Police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear? I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer. Don't go in there. You face the wrath. Oh my god, holy shit. Well, let me go to the living room. On Guard mansion. I'll go turn on the light. Whoa! What the heck? This is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shu, the kitty cat. Meow. Meow. Cute. Cute. What a lovely cat. Hello, Shu. The cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me. No. Why are you here? Oh god. May I help you with something, mister? We're liars. Actually, I'm Mr. Onguard's liar. The Masters. You must be Mr. Wright. It's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I'm the family butler, John Doe. Oh, okay. Way to give him the most fake-ass name of all time. It's the door that Maya can't fit in. Oh my god. She's right there. She's like 2 rooms away, man. Nice to meet you. The cat door. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Onguard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of doing such a foul deed as murder. Anything else? Not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. How typically butler-like. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And, anything else? Not especially. Not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself in this... I would have thought Mr. Onguard the kind to have a maid over a butler. Fuck is wrong with his face? Bro, he's like Two-Faced or something, I guess. A very cute cat. It's my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shu. And anything else? Not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Guess I don't need this scrap of paper anymore. Crumpled into a ball and thrown away. Maybe the stitching is just a tattoo. I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. We should probably get going ourselves. I didn't get to inspect the freaking room! So young and so yet so accomplished, a master of law. Also gotta be a lot to be proud of in being a butler. Thank you for the compliments, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. If you'll excuse me.
We will meet again.
Oh my. Oh my. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. Wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. Araneron. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? Ugh. What's with me and feeling inferior today? Question mark? It's a giant cooking hearth. That's actually a fireplace. How are they different? You know, never actually seen a hearth before. You should come and visit Fane Manor then. This has got to be freaking dangerous, dude. Giant bicycles fly into the air! That's one where you don't have to pedal and it moves on its own. Really? Wow! Sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly. Why would you ever string up a motorcycle like that? There are masks here. That one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The ones next to it are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo. Wow, you really know a lot about Steel Samurai. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Yes, the evil masturbate. There's another door over there. You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick. Yes, Pearls. There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door. But it's for Mr. Onguard's cat to use. Door is locked tight. Gets us to keep nosy people like me from entering it. Maya, she was there. Man, she's so close and we can't get her. You're just lurking today? Looks like we're the only ones here. The hotel seems so busy somehow. Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Do 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 bum 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 da 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 da. Is Maya kidnapped? Yes. Bam 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 now down down bam 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 bam. You're still here. Wrecking course. Wrecking course. An investigative photographer eats or starves on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. You have a camera? Wreck given. Photographer's gotta have cameras on the ear like corn. To be a pro, you know? I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief? Can't you drop the thief thing already? Could you please take a look at this? Oh, you... A steaming hand towel. break time? Alright, we can take a break. We will BRB.
Don't leave without
There we go. Okay, few minutes. Stretch time. Stretch time.
Skeweed tipped. $11.11. Fuck. I hate the kind of shits where you fight for your life, and then have to shower after, and then you need a nap. It's the worst. Aerith. Cheerdex 200. My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308 Negro Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico 87104. This is my confession. I love Mia and her streams. Cheerdex 2000. Let's fucking shit. Goo wobble 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 goo step. Necon Ninja 13 just gifted 1 subs. Jugaman _ just gifted 5 subs. Dargy Lempling gifted a tier 1 sub to Gulliverite No Match. They are given 78 gift subs in the channel.
We're back, we're back. Oh gosh. Scatter, scatter!
Mia's here! Oh, oh!
I heard you can poop again. Way to go.
I can't wait. Well, kind of. But I don't know. I haven't gone yet today. Ah. The scatterers are gone again. Satch. Ugh. Bum bum ba da dun dun dun. Hello, Chaos Rose. Alright, we're talking a lot of heart. I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What, you're really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? You were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Kinda, but yeah. Brace yourself, Phoenix. I didn't exactly hang around with here the entire time, you know? Followed a few stars around. She can focus on what she's doing. No, I want active chat. No dead chat. Dead stream. Smooch. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time. Good chair. Keep a sit plane. Security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time. Guess this means there was no one who can tell us who came and went that night. About the note that was inside your camera case. Can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about On God shoving his manager lady into Karita? I reckon you best not believe in that. I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Add slurp glorp. Damn. When you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bowl dooders. What the fuck? What's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Why do you look like you're suddenly got older too? Am I just shrinking here? Slurp glurp candy cane. Bro. That's so furry. My baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyway? Guy told me I was evidence and I refused to give it back to him.
500 minus 5.
-5. Thank you, Juga Man. Thank you. It's kinda how it is. Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't ya? Put in a few good words for me and get back my camera. Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours. Why don't you do your own dirty work? I reckon it's time for me to get going. Huh. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? Thank you, Aerith, for the 500 bitterinos. -5. Yeah, I'll see you then. And you too there, little one. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay, I like chicken nuggets and nothing else. Make sure you do all your homework. If you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right back to me. Would you please just leave already?
Super Hime-chan tipped $5 in donating 5 because Aerith said to do so.
Super Jaime-chan, thank you, thank you. $5. Thank you. Mr. Nick. What's that otherworldly ghastly moaning? I hate evil ghosts. You ever been to Wingstop? No. Watch who you're calling a demon brat. Can you moan like that in my ear? I just did. Did you like it? Wingstop mid. I think Wingstop has a lot of like fake restaurants on DoorDash. It's the alien! Zoinks! Bro. Oh, it's just you. What's wrong with youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to one poor one. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time. You think it's Wingstop that does that? I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and a note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic-looking look on her face. Imbecilic. Imbecilic. Mr. Blasto, you are pretty late, but it's okay, I guess. I forgive you since you're tier 2. You would sell out. You're gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Now I've seen everything. I was working that night too, doing my job and minding my own business. It's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night. Mia forgives her tier 2 and tier 3 subs. Subscribe today! I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Kurita. He was the most popular star, you know? Especially where it counts, in my book. Heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Ongard. Whoa. Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know? Tier 1 subbers. He was gonna become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look at his mountain of presents! It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him. The mountain of bears is pretty big. Certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick, the presents, they're all bears, right? There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. That's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Wow, Reese, thank you for the raid. Hello. Welcome. You were also playing Phoenix, right? Wow! We just finished this exact trial. Whoa! Yeah, I think I'm like halfway in, so. When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. Refused to give in and let the bear win. And they became friends. What the heck? Just like in those young people dramas. I could see those two tuckered out down by a river going, yeah, you sure can fight. You too, bub. You too. Wow, very shonen. Did all that really happen? In his biography, bub. Ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Nice, bears. What is happening? I'm Uncle Bear and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. That is disturbing. What is that infernal racket? One of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. It startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second. 8 p.m. That's the time when the awards ceremony ended that night. Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days. Oh god. Transceiver. We got 2 things beeping around here. This is not a phone. Maya, how's Maya? Seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I've heard the news. It would seem my present did you no good. No, missing Maya! One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright. Alright. Then... Little... What's with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? Seems, bad. Connect. Damn it, did this transceiver just suddenly break? Excuse me. AT&T! Oh no. All of a sudden it became nothing but static. Mistake Maya. Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. An electronics expert? Like Miss Oldbag? No. No, I don't need your measurements. Jesus. Well, I got the card. Miss Andrews was carrying it, so she's not gonna have the card anymore. I probably won't even see her anymore. Electronics expert. Doop, doop, bum, 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 bum. Gumshoe's an electronic. Oh, he's not here. Oh, there he is. Welcome back, pal. Thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is. Sorry you went through all the trouble to cook. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. You gotta be kidding. I thought you had already whipped something up. I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him. Maybe, the transceiver. Is he an electronic expert? You should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. What thing? Yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? Yeah, when I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. It sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh? Maybe it fixed itself. That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference. What is electromagnetic interference? Bow, wow, wow, wow. It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. When you put it that way. Don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen. Stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? Computer? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen start looking weird. Wait, that's a thing? TV does do that! Oh, so that's what you're talking about! Oh, she's so happy. She's so cute! So the room you were in when the interference to the transceiver happened. It's gotta be something that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Listening device? Where were you when it happened? The scene of the murder. What? That's it, I'm going to sneak into the precinct to get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! We should be going too, Mr. Nick. Oh shit, oh shit. This is crazy. There's a listening device in the place? Oh my god, I have to go through like 50 screens. Hey, you're finally here, pal. Bro, I came immediately. Do you have the bug sweeper? Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. And suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, cool dub, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's. Wow, this is a bug sweeper. Looks a little broken. This was made when I was in elementary school, pal. What? Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. You made this in elementary school? Goddamn. Impressive. I put my heart and soul into building this puppy. Beating this puppy. The Freudian slip is coming out, apparently. Your heart and soul? It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity. It's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. Isn't it better that way? I do not beat puppies. Anyway, since I brought it all the way here, might as well give it a whirl, right? Getting that sinking feeling again. I'll tell you how to use this baby. It's a listening device and there's some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal. We're gonna find it, right? But first, let's turn the sweeper on. Move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough look-see. Wow, is this like a minigame? The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up. Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press the A button. There's a lot of things here that's gonna give off radio waves. Take a good look at anything and everything looks suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug, got it? Wow. Well, that's a light. Lamp, check. Listening device. Nope. A lot of lamps in this room, aren't there? They're all on. Shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know how that's wasteful? Yeah, I'll be more conscious from now on. TV. I don't think the listening device is in the TV of all places. Looks like the TV's left on and it's now showing an old samurai movie. This channel plays all sorts of international movies. You know, every time I watch one of these old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at English. Yeah. When I grow up, I want to study Japanese. Weeb alert! Weeb alert! You would fit well in my stream. What a lovely bear. Ah! This must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots. Weebs detected. It's a real robot? It's a real one. How many horsepowers is it? How many horsies? Look, it's a bear, so 0 horsies. The phone is the most common place for a listening device. Let's take the receiver apart first, before we gotta get ahead of ourselves here. You know a lot about electronics. Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. Leave the fixing part up to come shoot. Nope. Really thought it had to be in the phone too. A cell phone? No bugs here. Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is. I'm sorry, I've never seen one before. My cell phone couldn't get any reception. Pearls has never lived outside the village, so... Jeez, man. The wine glass. The radio. Oh, it's Kids Question Corner. Professor, why is the Earth round? Oh no. Not controversial questions like that. Mr. Void. Round? That's not right. Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more? I'm sure one of these bears has it, right? Oh, the water in this hot water pot has run out. I'll go get more water. Looks like she's forgotten all about looking for the listening device. What's this? It sort of looks like a hot water pot, but... Oh, it's kind of like a hot water pot, I guess. Instead of hot water, coffee comes out. Really? This pot can do that? Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of? Orange juice. The bear. It's the biggest one I've ever seen. Hey, so you guys find it yet? The listening device on me. Not yet, but this bear's eye is... Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to meet, pal.
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
Wow. No, you can't. That's such a violent act. Ugh. Ugh. Rip that shit out. That's a miniature camera. Looks like there's more. It's a transmitter and a timer. A what emitter? Transmitter, pal. Is this more of that high-tech stuff? Yo, this is crazy! Hello, Tarkus. So this tiny thing is a camera? Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. Small high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems. It runs on a battery which comes with it in a set. There's no videotape in this camera. There's only the camera part, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else. The footage is changed into radio waves and sent to the recorder. It's sort of like a TV broadcast. Hey, you know you're right. Set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Was running at the time of the murder. What's a transmitter? The device that sends the footage to the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. It looks like it's attached to a small cock-like thing. That's a timer, pal. You set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it. You set it for a certain time? Yep, let's see. Looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. Go for 1 hour. 8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended. Yeah, well, we already got that from the actual information. There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess. Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here? Pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder. Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape! Wow. If you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have a clear shot at the whole crime, pal. Changes the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves. There was a camera in this bear's eye. It was disguised as a present. I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. Pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. Who gave Mr. Karina this present? I don't know, pal. This means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night. Wow. Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere. Aww. Is there really no way to find out? Stuffed bear. Spy camera was set in his right eye. Found in the victim's room. I got it. Hey pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What can I do? I'm gonna go around to see the electric shops and see if I can find out who bought this. That's impossible, it's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Okay. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. Alright, you said that last time. Gumshoe tries his best, man. He's great. Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. Pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? You'll have to excuse me, I just heard your conversation just now. What are you doing here? Rescue team has been created and deployed. Can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward. One step at a time. Don't thank me yet, we still have to find her. There was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh? You one lucky man. Remember that time he said it's investigating time? Yeah, Morbin time. I think that's like what Terriermon used to say all the time. Morbin time. You know the stuffed bear, little girl? I have no idea. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. You said it earlier, Mr. Penis. Deep pull. It's completely handmade. Only a small number of these are exported here. Camera and transmitter that scatterbrained detective took with him are at dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. This bear is different. By tracking how it got here into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. Can he really do that, Mr. Nick? Can he do it? I guess so. It's 9 PM. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. You're just taking the entire bear? Stuffed bear snatched up. Wait! Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. Besides that, Wright. Till court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Carita? The real killer. Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? I don't know anymore. Still have a ways to go. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Wow. Oh god. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ongar. The seashell card. Shelly the killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't really understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do now is find the truth. Yeah, he just picked up the bear and ran. Jeez, man. That was a short investigation. That's the cursed soft lock file that's gonna be there forever. Oh wait, we're not done? I thought we were at the trial. I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mr. Maya. These things take time, I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't worry. When you finish this case, make sure you look at all the fan art. What the heck? Edgeworth holding the bear, that sounds fun. I mean, it's still there. Oh, there are a lot of bears. Alarm cock ones. Even a few in the trash can. Damn. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. The real person who killed Mr. Carita was that assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right? The card Mr. Andrews found at the cream of the sea Sime. If that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client? You have a question. What is your question? Who asked for murder? Person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. Whoever this client is, there's still a killer. That's true. Who could have hired the assassin? You think it was Miss Andrews? I wonder. If she was the client, why go through the effort to stab the knife? Miss Andrews wasn't the client. No, it can't be. One color. Red. What is your question? Ask me all the questions. If Mr. Angard really did hire the assassin, he's not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime. Why am I cute? I'm not cute. When we first talked with him, did you kill Mr. Juan Carita? Alright, well, I mean, he didn't kill him with his own hands. Something Miss Andrews said in the trial today. Why red? Because it's my favorite color. Red. Red means dead. That's right, you didn't hear it, did you, pal? Pearls. Why did I bet everything on the Jam Ninja this year? Matt was going down with him. I do remember that. He would destroy Matt's acting career. You even have red on your model? Bro, my jacket's red. Are you crazy? What is the secret? I don't know. Let's think about it this way. Mr. Carita was going to reveal the secret. More of a pink, purple. I don't know about that one. We have to meet with Mr. Angard. There's no way around it now. Well, where is he? Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it? Past 9 p.m. Still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. The matter of this secret Mr. Carita held about Mr. Angard. Miss Andrews' real intentions. Aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Pearls, pearls, pearls. Viola Hall. Oh god. Hey, wait! All I know is nothing that has ever anything to do with you is never good. It's more red. I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. The bug sweeper. The request came from Edgeworth. He said, "You feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated liar." Ugh, jeez. Absolutely top secret. Heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents. Very interesting. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? You mean that thing about Miss Andrews? I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Carita. Let you in on another secret. I know who planted that spy camera. Obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. No. I don't think so. The alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. The alien. Bruh. You wanted about Juan and that manager, right? They were something of a refreshing pair. Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms. Who are you talking about? What do you mean, who are you? Oh, okay. Celeste Impacts. Numbers, man. Yes, that's the one. The Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know. Married to Juan? Young kids today don't know anything. That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after the marriage announcement. 3 days. Why would Miss Impacts want to kill herself? Because she was thrown away by Juan. Wow. Wow. They were going to get married, right? They promised each other. Mia design's so good. Thank you, thank you. They held a grand tournament, or grand announcement. 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage. Whoa, what's going on here? It's not in the magazines, unfortunately. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. What anime? I don't know, some slice and life in space. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. Guess the police are done with their questioning. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Looks like no one's around. What happened to that person with the stuffed teddy face? Stuffed teddy face? Shoot! She'd be in prison school? I don't know what prison school is. I've never seen that. Guess you're still awake, huh? Meow. Cute. Wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is already asleep or not. Well, I don't know. Feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? You're Mr. On-God's lawyer, right? Finally found the person we've been looking for, a real decisive witness. Taking the witness's statement right now. Wow. Who is this witness? Think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Between the kidnapper's demand and now this. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, grant you special permission. I've already called them so they know. Go talk to your heart's content. Wow. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. That in your closet pulled your nightgown off the clothes hanger. Cute. Sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. That means that both Mr. Ungar and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Whose story do I want to hear? I guess, I mean, I'm guessing we're gonna do both, but... do Adrian first. Oh, it's you. Zero Suit Samus. Hello, Mr. Beck. Inari. Sorry to be visiting at such a late hour. There are a few questions I absolutely have to ask tonight. I thought your client was mad. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret. I'd like to ask you about Matt Ungard if you don't mind. You still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Ungard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? Why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with the case. If you look out the window, it's still daytime. Dang, you're right, actually. Plot hole. Finally put her death behind me. So I'll come back to the surface. Shocked by her suicide, it is true that when I heard the rumor, the one was the one who had hidden her suicide note. I wanted to get her suicide note back and burn it. Burn it? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. Never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I'd never do something so stupid. Why frame On Guard? Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? That there had to be another way. Police are excellent at doing their jobs. They'd figure it out, right? They're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Damn. I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. Tell me why you did what you did. Yeah, Zero Suit Samus. Revenge. Oh shit. One cock? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. Sure, I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge.
Take that!
What are you hiding? Was the final cock of the entire game? Or maybe Mr. Ongard has some. Would you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ongard? It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ongard. You may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. A woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. I mean, Celeste, I guess. What happens when Mia runs out of retro games? There's too many retro games to run out of. Plus, I don't only play retro, I play newer stuff too. John Doe. For some reason, I get the feeling we've met before.
Take that!
Celeste. There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings. That is Miss Impact's suicide. Celeste was Juan's manager. Yeah, I also want to replay a lot of retro games. And there's also a lot of retro hacks and stuff. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right, you haven't mentioned him yet. For you to hate Mr. Ongard, it would mean that he must have some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. Ooh. I'm guessing I get that from him. Probably. Doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. He's out there with that camera asking around all the electronic stores. I'll make some salad for him for dinner. Aww. Where's the lettuce? I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before. Aw, I guess I have to give up on making a salad. Jeez, man. It's true, I've never bought lettuce before. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. Edward just dropped a bombshell on me by saying Juan Carita was killed by an assassin and that the assassin's client is this man. Mr. Ongard. Well, Mr. Bun, thank you. Thank you for raid. You're playing Ease? I played one of those games before, it was pretty okay. You seem kind of different, you're like totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. About the press conference. The one where Juan was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai. Heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. Could you please fill me in on what the secret is? Of course. Ease is fun. That's good. Oh my god! 5 cocks? Jesus! That's so much. Said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is, dude. You know about Mr. Carita and Miss Andrews' relationship? It's all over the tabloids, dude. I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. It's Mia's Friday night, yeah. Gunther, hello. Nariko. I don't care what Juan did with his life. She had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Carita. Her mentor was Mr. Carita's manager. Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impacts' suicide note. Celeste. Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly get really hungry. You up for a pizza? What's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea? Let's go you one later. Case feels like a half the game. I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. How about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else? Mr. Ongard, are you connected to Miss Impacts' suicide? Okay. I don't have anything to tell you, okay. What about profile then? Nothing? What the frick? Bruh. Why would she want to frame me? I've never done anything to her, dude. Mr. Ongard seems pretty sincere. I mean, seems trustworthy. I have to find out what Miss Andrews' real intentions are. What What about your butler? He's your butler, Mr. Doe, right? Oh, yeah, that's right. Pretty cool dude who can do lots of things. Gooba butler. Mr. Doe. Well, shit. Let's see what we can do here.
Take that!
Let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plan? Told you before, dude, I don't know anything about Juan. I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face. Totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. Oh, the camera? But I don't have that right now. Give me the camera, man. Okay. Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Oh, it's Mr. Powers. Why are you here? I got roped into this somehow. What? Now I'm gonna testify at tomorrow's trial. Oh god. I was talking with the detective until a little while ago and I was on my way home. All of a sudden, you there, you're under arrest. I said my face and whole self in general look suspicious. Okay. Just a normal guy on an exercise show. What are you gonna talk about? I don't really know yet. Sounds like I saw something pretty important. The detective told me not to talk about it. Can't tell anyone, especially not that lawyer. Man, come on. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world. True. True. This is gonna do a lot of damage to Matt, you know? He's got that refreshing, like a spring breeze image going. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. We never really turn a pretty face away. It's just a game to justify himself. What? How horrible! That's unforgivable! Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. There's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. Is that Celeste? Oh no, it's Adrian Andrews. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? Bland pop. Ooh, ooh. There you go. I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? A dazzling sort of image, but aren't you a part of the dazzle? I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind. No, you said my papa's bland. Meanie. I hear plenty of gossip around about a lot of the stars around me. That's true. Did you hear about this yet? Miss Andrews' mentor in her suicide? Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Okay. You heard about this? They say that one took it and hid it. There wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan. Why do you figure so? Before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. She said it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. Wow. Did she mean Mr. Karita by that? There's no one else that fits the bill, right? That would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. Okay. Mr. Ongard and Miss Andrews are both at the detention center. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Up! My phone! Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song. It is. Sounds kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back at the office really soon. Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, Was he shot too? Hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. The end, Hello? I cut off. Yeah, it only has the default. I do have the default ringtone on my phone. I don't even know how to install custom. I leave it on vibrate all the time anyway. I don't know how to install custom ringtones on iPhone. I don't even know if you can. Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away. I'm scared to go back. What are you talking about? Pull yourself together. Maybe it'll be good news. Oh man, this is so tense. What the heck? What's going on with Mr. Edgeworth? What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go. We got him. We know who bought that spy camera. It's On Guard, right? And this bear is what gave him away, pal. I figured it out, pal. Figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. Wasn't Mr. Edgeworth... There's only one person who bought one of these bears who's related to the crime. Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room? Matt Ongard, yeah, of course. Matt Ongard, your client. That's you, pal. Here, I thought things couldn't get any worse. Are you sure you heard right? I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. Exact price to the match of this stuffed bear. Damn, that's expensive. It's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. Sure, I sold that bear to Mr. Ongard. The clerk even got Mr. Ongard's autograph out of it, pal. Sure, the person that bought the stare. Oh man, my sight is failing me. This can't be. Proof Ongard bought a stuffed bear identical to one in evidence. What about the spy camera? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. For now, I guess I can give this back to you for you to follow into evidence. I know you don't want to give up, pal. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Carita's room was Matt Ongard. Why would Mr. Ongard do something like that? $5,000 for custom Miyagoo emotes. Yeah. I bet it's not good enough. You know the absolute truth. You gonna see him, Mr. Ungard, I mean? Yes. I wonder what we'll find out next. I'm scared myself. Matt Ongard, what in the world have you done? Okay. You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax, don't you know that ignorance is bliss? If you really want to know, let's talk. Wow. Jeez. So many cocks. So many cocks. You pay close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. I mean... probably to the camera. Camera and bear, I mean... just the badge, yeah, the badge. It was the camera. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Kurita's room. Secretly film? And sent the images the camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? Cut her off? Cut who off? Hello, son. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. Huh. Guess one had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? Person who gave this bear to want Mr. Juan Kurita. Yourself. Don't you know this bear from somewhere? He says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? That the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Ongard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg? Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret. Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. The receipt. I got the receipts. Hello, Pyre. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? Mr. Okay, hi. This could be that toothbrush I bought at one time. $3,800 toothbrush! It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristles. Elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? The store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. You even gave me an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. Damn. Can I ask you one thing? You're my lawyer, right, dude? If you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? If I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. Haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. What are you gonna do now? I'm gonna find out what I want to know. Because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filmed it in secret is... Let's see. The Gossip Land. Clueless. I'm losing 3 health for this? Fuck me. I think it's gotta be Gossip Land. Either that or the suicide report. I don't know about that though.
Take that!
I can't save. Can't save in the middle of this for some reason. There's a rumor going around. Miss Andrews and Mr. Kurita were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Kurita, you were going to reveal this as fact. Dude, you can be such a moron. Damn. Mr. Lawyer, dude, that kind of scandal. That's the good stuff. That's what we call juicy. We can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. People stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude. Sounds like me. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Kurita because of Miss Andrews. There's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up the camera. What the fuck? You bet Mia is juicy. Man. Celeste impacts maybe profile, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter if I die. I mean, it does, kind of, but it doesn't. Because you don't actually die here. That wasn't right. For being your office. What? Saying really absurd things. A comedy channel. You know, Layla has HP for court, but you can just save all the time, so it doesn't matter. The HP system's really stupid in this game. There's no point. What is the real reason, bro? So complicated. The frick? Do I even have this? They wouldn't let me get this deep in and not have the answer, right? Maybe it's this. Maybe it's the suicide note. What is he guilty of? Oh, the card?
Take that!
Okay. Maybe he doesn't know about this card. A certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer. That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? Why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. Can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Well, that's for sure. Mr. Matt Ongar, I know why you know Mr. the Killer is because you're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. How would you know something like that? Because you're his client. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you! Sigh. Hero was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Mr. Ongard, you really did hire... Hold on a sec, I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Guess it's probably about time anyway. I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Him? What the absolute fuck is this? Holy shit. Oh my god. Thanks for healing me. Can't wait to meet the real Mia. Well done, Mr. Wright. But it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. So you're Shelley the Killer's client. You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? Bro. That's a massive freaking glass, by the way. Adrian was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. All I care about is that Juan is dead, isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying, what a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. Why'd you hide the video camera? A weakling soon believes the words of others. Bro, his face is so evil. Holy shit. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret? I'm no weakling, I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Come on now. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. A superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? That's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it. Preserved for all time. I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, the video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Oh my god. Goblets? I'm a grown-up and I can't. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl? Jesus. Why would you kill Mr. Kurita? He was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? Wow. Mr. Engarde's secret. That's what we call taking advantage of the situation. I have no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit it crept up on me. The situation presented itself perfectly, how beautiful I thought. That's how Mr. Kurita ended up dead. Let me tell you something, I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used. Used and thrown away. Damn. Put it on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me. We're used. Same. Thrown away. Same. That leave you speechless? What a shame. You've grown awful quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you this whole time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed him. You answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Kurita. Ugh. Holy crap, dude. This is crazy. You can always drop my case and refuse to represent me. But you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Wait, he knows? You wouldn't want to test the killer, he's a man of his word. You'd end up getting a friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. If I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. Such a cliche phrase. Once said something just like that, if my memory serves. Of course, we all know how well things turned out for him. Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do? The guard knows everything. Now you finally found it. The starting line of this case. Mr. Edgeworth, help me. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Well, Wright, what are you gonna do? You plan on changing your strategy? No, we can't do that. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? It's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. That is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. Felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. Now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer. Find it on your own. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who's clearly a killer? Not on guard. That man is really... Doesn't matter who, every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? What exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal? Ironic that you of all people should be saying such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believed in them. Believe in the heart of the cards. If I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. When I look at this mess we're in, can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I don't know what to do! Would you get a hold of yourself? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done. What the heck? You're a defense attorney, you can't run away from that. You can only fight. Why fight? People like you and Franziska are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is a perfect win record. Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away? Because your precious win record was destroyed? I see. Now I understand why you despise me. You're mistaken. Wow. Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. Realize that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? The answer to that is something you'll find out on your own. He's not telling me anything! I have faith you'll see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. If you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of the story. Oh god. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? Pizza deliveries here. Hello, Mr. Larry. I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. Take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients. That is what is called client relations. Assassin's duty. We were unlucky this time. My client was arrested as a suspect. I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney. To ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before. But my name is The Killer. Shelly the Killer. You're Shelly the Killer? Yeah, of course.
You son of a bitch!
Please keep in mind, you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. You fail to keep up your end of the bargain. Maya! It'd be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a long nap. If you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Meow! I don't know what to say. Edgeworth, did you hear that at the end of the transmission? Sounded like a cat. Can't be that cat, can it? Oh god! I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Have all police units head for Ankar Mansion. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Wow. Okay. Living room. The bear is blocking the door. Please answer us, Mr. Maya. I have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Can't believe it, that butler. All this time he was the killer. He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan. It's a figurine of a bear. There are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. Covered in many thin cuts. Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Kurita? Why would something like this be here? There's a little pet door installed here. I think that this came through the little door. This door is locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking down doors by now. Damn. Whoa, we're in here. There's no one here. This is On Guard's private lounge. Antenna for sending and receiving radio signals in a VCR. Check inside the deck. If I'm lucky, it'll be the moment the crime was committed. Recorded on it. Tape deck is empty. There's no mistake that someone used this to record something. Looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. Highlight dish. Footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime. It was beamed here and recorded on tape. If only we had that tape. Huge television. I'm sure if Maya saw that, she'd say, yeah. Can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. On Guard's computer. Why couldn't you have used this to get help? Where's the power switch? That's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. Can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. There's a little door for Shu in this big door. I'm sure Maya used this door and shoved this out there. I'm sure it was her. Every time you give me some piece of evidence, it's always the most crucial piece. This time too, I'm sure. Oh, the picture's gone. We could barely squeeze 3 pearls on there. I wouldn't sit on the table to begin with, Mr. Nick. The wine cellar. There's the picture! The picture! Looks like he slipped out of our grasp. Damn. That little girl is looking to be your pillar. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints. Leave the rest to us. Looks like a picture of Miss Impacts. You mean... Yeah, Mr. Kurita's former manager. I want a picture of Miss Impacts be here in Miss Arngard's mansion. Why does it say with love? What's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. What the heck? There's something written on the back. Maya. Missing Maya, she left us a message. Oh no, it's the music. Thought you'd come, I knew you would. Listen up, you better get Arngard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? That's it for now, Nick. Oh! No! Missing Maya! What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Search the house and this is the last room. As far as the clues go, I think this is all I'm gonna get. I'm still short one last thing. Miss Andrews. If I could just find out what secret she's holding. Goo Blubbers on the list? No. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Time to open the last lock of the entire game. I won't forgive you if you don't get a not guilty verdict. That's a lot of negatives. Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your cock. My cock? You will tell me your secret. Go ahead, try to break me if you can. You already read that. Something or someone in her past of making her take revenge. Alright. So last we did this part. A relation between Celeste and Matt. Well, it has to be the picture, I guess. It's a photo of Miss Impacts. She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. Where did you find this? It's a rhetorical question. Mr. Arngard's mansion. After all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed! All cocks opened. I spit on cocks. Wait. She was supposed to get married to Juan. But I... But I heard that it didn't work out. Mr. Kurita didn't want to get married to her anymore. Because of Matt. Because of Mr. Arngard, you mean? I think I can see where this is going. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. The happiest woman in the world. Whoa. I was working part-time back then. I often saw the two of them together. With love, Celeste is written on the picture. They were a couple. Wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. That's why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. She met Juan. Seemed really happy with him. Celeste and Juan were such a good match they even were planning to get married. Then it was suddenly called off. Jeez. That's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship. This is a love triangle thing. Why did Mr. Kurita have to call off the wedding? Because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for it when it would hurt Juan the most. That wasn't the end of it. I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note. She left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds. Oh, and that's what he was gonna... It's simple. Juan realized the note was a powerful weapon against Matt. With his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Publicly disclosed the contents of that suicide note. The press conference. And so I could find out all about this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found the body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Looking for the suicide note, I was gonna burn it if I'd even brought a lighter. I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. When I stabbed Juan's body with a knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. That's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still gonna help that man? I'm a lawyer. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. Can't sleep either. Who could? Who could? To be continued. The trial. The final trial of the game. Next time. Next time. Is it the best one? Well, it is. I guess. Maybe. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Perfect place to end. Yep. Next time. Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow morning for the finale of Justice for All. Thank you very much for being here. You guys are awesome. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out. Be safe. And bye-bye.
We will meet again.